Peace, y'all. What's up? What's going on? Welcome back to Music Culture Daily. I'm your boy Maurice. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Greatly appreciate the support. Don't forget to hit that hype button as well on YouTube. Greatly appreciate that. On today's episode, I got a special guest coming all the way from Chicago. I got my man JC with me. How you doing, good brother? What's going on with you?
Man, I'm good. Thank you, Maurice, so much for having me on your platform. Doing all right. Weather's decent again for once. So just sitting in the house. Finally got back out shopping with my wife. Copped a few things today. So, man, just taking some
Nice.
time off.
Okay, that's what's up, bro. I definitely, like I was saying, we were speaking before we got on air, man. I was speaking how much I'm a fan of your content, a fan of what you're doing, man. You got one of the dopest, illest collections that I've seen on Instagram, man. You be copping that fire, man. I seen you with a Saigon vinyl. You be
Yeah.
having a lot of exclusive shit, man. So I
Yeah.
just want to talk to you a little bit about, your vinyl journey, your hip hop vinyl journey, what you've been going on. How do you find your records and stuff like that? Like, what is your approach when, looking for, are you an online type of person, or do you like to shop at the mom and pop local stores? Like, what is your approach?
Got it. First of all, before I even begin, I'm honored to even be on this platform. I love
Appreciate
what
it.
you do. It's important to the culture and
Yeah.
to all the collectors for real that we have something like this. So just thank you again for even having me on here.
Yeah, no
Um,
problem.
as far as my process, um, you understand, I'm 39. I know I'm old as hell, y'all. So I'm 39. So I came up in the era of when we went and bought CDs, with your
Yeah.
own money or cassettes, anything. I had to go to an actual store. And
Fact.
so going to an actual store, what was important to me was it was really a sense of community. Like if you old enough and like you understand about going into the store when they had the listening station, mingling them with people, really getting a sense of community. So I really try to go to local stores first, in it, because I'm doing two things. One, I'm getting what I need, and also I'm supporting a small business. Because it's very important that we support local first, respect. Like I do go online. I'm not gonna say like I don't
Yeah,
go on
yeah, yeah, yeah. Of
Amazon,
course, of course, of course.
because like some of the stuff is just too it's way too particular. And you know how we get sometimes at these record stores don't even have a lot of hip hop,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
unfortunately.
yeah.
So yeah, I go online too, but I really try to support local first. And really when I'm going in there, I try to go on base of my mood. Like right now, my current mood is I'm trying to close out my whole Jay-Z collection,
Me too.
and yeah, which is, bruh, real quick, trying to find American Gangster without it causing an
Hey,
arm and a, oh
yo,
my God, gee,
yo,
it's
bro.
crazy. So I really go by mood. Like at first, when I first started out, um, and for the record, just to make it more simple, I was buying vinyl years ago, but I wouldn't call myself a collector. It was just, oh, I would just get one or two, and then might be months and before I even buy some. And then I lost a lot of my old vinyls. So I said, you know what, let me, as I got older, let me restart it officially.
Mhm.
And I got the itch, and whew, like it's fun.
Yeah, you been in it ever since, man. That's how
Yes.
it is. It's a very addicting hobby. Like you said, once you get immersed in it, once you start buying them, and now you're looking for all your favorite hip hop artists,
Hmm.
and it ain't just hip hop. You're a music fan. You look for, this R&B album. You're looking for
Right.
whatever, whatever. But now you want this Nas, you want this Mob Deep. You a collect
Right.
now, coming to
Yes.
collector because you're a fan of hip hop. So now you want all your favorite artists in your collection. Like, I got to
Absolutely.
have, if I got Jay-Z album, I got to have Nas, I got to have Mobb Deep, I have to have,
Yes.
so that's how it is, man. I think that's how it started for all of us, man. And I'm the same way as well. I try to shop locally, but of course, I go on Amazon, Get On Down, Turntable Lab, um, okay player. I be going some of
Yeah.
everywhere to shop online, as we all do. Cause like you said, some of the things that you're looking for, you just can't find it at your local store. So,
That's a
it
fact.
is what it is. But I think it's very important to support locally, mom and pop shops and stuff. And you can find a lot of hidden gems at those local stores as well on the low. So don't sleep on that. So, you know what I'm saying? You
Please
get a
don't.
great price.
Literally, I've been looking for Lloyd Banks' Hunger for More. Oh, for the longest. and I couldn't find it anywhere. And it's funny, I was on the south side of the city. I went to Hyde Park Records, great record shop. Love it in there. A lot of selection for everything. And literally when I walked in, Maurice, I swear for God. Not I swear to God, I swear for God. It was
Right.
right there behind the register. And I said, regardless of anything I get, that's the first thing I'm grabbing.
You leaving with that. You had to
Oh,
leave with that one.
yeah. I'm leaving here with something.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, you had to leave. Exactly. And I don't blame you because that you can't just go to the next record store and find that one.
Mm-mm.
So if you don't get that now, bro, you might be out of luck. And because
That's
it's
a
not
fact.
sold online. I haven't seen it
Nope.
online. Have you seen it online? I haven't. So stuff like that, you have to go ahead and get it. You have to go ahead and
Got
cop it.
to.
You have to.
Got to.
There's no way around it, man.
Yeah.
And like I said, we from the same age group. I'm 40. I'll be 41 in
Okay.
October. So we from the same era, the same age group. So I know all about what you mean. Going, I think albums used to come out on Tuesdays back in the day.
Tuesdays. Yep.
You had to go to the record store to get your favorite artist. It wasn't no way around it. Unless burning CDs and stuff like
Yeah, of
that.
course.
You know, but of course, back in the day, you cherished the album because you wanted to look in the booklet. You wanted to see what pictures they had, their thank yous, all that kind of stuff. Like that, that was like a big deal to have.
Yeah.
The
Artwork mattered.
collection, those CDs or cassette tapes and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
It was
I
a
agree.
must.
Yeah, like literally, it was important. Listen, when you got it, and that's why I really appreciate it. Like, just to add on to it, when you get the album, you
Mm-hmm.
open up, especially the CDs, you open up the artwork, you
Yeah.
reading the credits, like you said, the thank yous, who they said thank you to. And listen, and you remember when some of them had the lyrics on it, so if you don't
Yep.
understand what they were saying, you
Yep.
could go, okay, hold on, let me open this up, or let me go here. Oh no,
Hey.
this is what he was saying on this bar right here.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
important.
It was important, man. You kept up with that booklet. You had to have it, man.
Oh
You
yeah.
lost that. You like, you had to have it. And they had some of them in there, they have their upcoming albums coming soon, or what they
Mm-hmm.
got coming out, or Rockefeller used to have Rockaware
Oh my
ads in
God.
there. Beanie Siegel coming up next, Memphis Bleak. Like, it's taking it back. Like Nas, he got be on the lookout for the Bravehearts album,
Yeah.
like that. Outkast Goody Mob album coming out.
Right.
Like it was a whole nother thing, man. And I know the younger viewers don't know shit about what we're talking about right now, but
Right.
you had to be there. You had
You
to be
had
there,
to.
man.
You
The
had to.
experience of it all was second to none. Like,
Right.
and I'm glad that physical media is making a comeback. So how do you feel about that? Like, far as physical media, are you more than vinyl? Like, do you collect? Like, are you still trying to be a physical media guy, or it's just the vinyl side of it, and everything else you stream and all that kind of stuff?
Man, it's a great question. Like, I'm not gonna say it a lot like I don't stream.
Yeah,
The
of course.
like the convenience of stream, right? Like,
Yeah, you'll be lying.
I'm not gonna say here and cap just
Yeah,
because everybody is, oh, we physical,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
physical.
yeah.
I
You
am
be
too.
yeah,
But I'm not gonna say act like, man, it's not convenient to have all of my songs, all the songs I'm gonna listen to, and in the palm of my hand.
yeah,
But, and you understand this too, the gift of physical media is I got what the artist intended at the time from everything, from how the album cover to the track list to the marketing to all of that was how they originally intended it. And that's the one thing that I cherish. And the reason why, as much as I like the ease of convenience of streaming, part of the problem I have with it is if they want to make an update or a change on a song or album, or they want to extend it, they can do that.
yeah.
And like how many, like what was it? Was it Kanye? Not Bully. It was the one before that. I think the one where Vultures. It was Vultures, right?
Yeah. Okay.
I believe Vultures. He had like 2 or 3 different versions that he just kept uploading
Yeah.
songs
Yeah.
and changing it, and that's cool. But it's like that kind of ruins the listening experience when you do that. I mean, we could just talk recently, like what happened with Clips. They was having the sampling issue
Yeah.
with So Be It.
Yeah, So Be It.
Was it? Yes. So Be
So
It.
Be It.
Remember
Yeah.
that they had like a darker beat, which I like that version too.
Yeah,
But
me too. Yeah.
we all love the original version at first, And
Yeah,
so, and then guess what? They went back and then they changed it, which again is fine, but it's like it ruins like the first initial intent that you actually hear from. And then like it wasn't like, so when that happens is, yeah, I'm gonna listen to it, but I prefer the vinyl because, and also just in case, listen, if my internet go down, if I don't pay my phone bill,
Yeah.
if I'm messed up on my luck, I can still go ahead and pop these records and all of them. And I have vinyl. I have a lot of CDs. I have cassettes because you understand this too with this digging. Sometimes it's more advantageous and it help your pocket a little bit to
Yeah,
get the
yeah.
CD version versus getting it on the wax, bro. Like so,
Facts, facts.
like so, because some of these prices, like especially like the anybody from Griselda for real,
Oh
like
yeah.
especially West Side, you know West Side Gun gonna charge you an arm and a leg versus if you got it on CD. So it's like, nah, I'm cool. I just get the CD for now. Now I save up to get the
Yeah.
one-on-one wax one day.
Okay. All right, bro. I like that. I like that. I guess kind of piggyback off of what you just said. Is there an album that you believe sounds significantly better on vinyl than it do, on streaming or something like that? 'Cause I know, it's a difference quality wise. Do you have one or anything like that?
It's funny you say this. It's probably, matter of fact, let me pull it up. I got it right here, I think, which is why I think my favorite album in the world is this one right here.
Ooh, okay,
To
okay.
Pimp a Butterfly on it sounds great to me on streaming on CD, but when you actually play this joint on wax or even on CD, it sounds like it could have been made 30 years ago, but also sounds like it could be made 30 years in the future and it still has the same, it's amazing quality. So to me, To Pimp a Butterfly, by far just sounds incredible. Because I believe it was the way they recorded it. They recorded a lot of it via analog and not digital. So that's probably the reason why too.
Okay. All right, cool, cool. Um, what's any recent vinyl pickups that you want to discuss? It don't have to necessarily be hip hop. It could be whatever you
Yeah,
picked up.
sure.
Um,
Man,
some
listen.
some shit that you picked up recently that you want to talk about.
Man,
You
listen.
might put me on to something.
Man, listen. Slant Face literally got this today. Slant Face Killer by Conway the Machine.
That's okay.
And I mean, it's the queen, y'all. It's Sade,
Ah,
man. It's
yeah,
Sade.
Sade.
Come on. I mean, come on.
I mean,
You
come on,
can't.
what?
Come on, man.
I mean, it goes without saying, man. I
It goes
mean,
without saying, like you
hey,
have to have Sade in there. Like, I collect a lot of rap. Hip hop is my favorite.
of
It's by
course.
far what I feel is the greatest art form in my opinion. And culture, not even just in general. But I love R&B. Like I love R&B, like Nita Baker's my favorite. That's my
Uh,
mother's favorite by far, so that's what I listen to. But outside of that, obviously, I know you might have seen it too, was this one right here, because this
Twist,
was
adrenaline.
so hard to find. It took me almost a year to find that,
Tell
and
me
I
the
couldn't find it.
story. You gotta tell me the story.
Oh,
How did you get
got
your
you.
hands on that Twister, man?
Okay,
Classic. Yeah.
classic, man. Listen, you understand. You understand. You know ball, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
What it is I was looking for this because to me, again, part of my collection is it's not I'm only collecting for me. I don't have any children yet, but I'm collecting for, my children
Yeah.
and just whoever like this is history. And my Chicago roots and just my Midwest hip hop roots. How do you not have one of the greatest like Midwest albums ever, in my opinion?
Great.
And so I've been looking for it. The first thing I was thinking is, oh well, you would think, oh, I'm in Chicago, Chicagoland area. I should be able to find this easily. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And then understanding how, to your point about how these, like, not all vinyl was made and mass produced, and that not all vinyl was also readily available. So some things are out of print. Like they only printed so much and then they never did a reissue.
Yeah.
Real
Yeah.
quick, Twister, please do a reissue. Please, please, I'm begging you. My
Yeah.
Out West brother, please do a reissue because I just think people need to get one. I think you just did one for Kamikaze.
Okay.
Um,
I got to
but
get that, by the way.
yeah, that's literally, I think only I need to get like two more Twister albums and then I'm done with this whole collection.
Okay. Oh, dope.
So So you would just again, you would think, fam, that it would be so easy to just go and get this. And I went to multiple different stores, went to the bargain section, went to the places where you would think it wouldn't be at, inside the record shop. Sometimes you'll find a gem in a place that ain't where it's not supposed to be at. And I just couldn't find it throughout the city for the most part. And so I just said, you know what, I'm just gonna go online. And
Okay.
I went on Discogs, and I found one. It was I'm not gonna lie, this was extremely expensive, extremely expensive. But I don't care. Like, you feel me? I don't care.
You had to
I'm
have it.
cool with it. I'm cool with it. So I went and I got it. It came in the mail. Damn, I'm damn near cry like I had a baby in my hand, bro. Because it was like, bro, I spent a year going to so many shops, asking people if they had it, going here, talking to other, just couldn't find it anywhere in the city. So it was just like, just being able to get it and go online was just awesome to me.
That's dope, bro. I like that. I like that. I guess to kind of stay on in that kind of realm of what we just left off, you were talking about another Chicago brother. I know you from Chicago and stuff like
Hmm.
that. How's the local scene out there in Chicago right now? Are you tapped into it or anything like that? Anybody that you want to shout out that you kind of vibing with?
But yeah, man, listen, I love Chicago, hip hop in general. I think the world got so caught up in the drill era that um people forgot that Chicago get busy. Like, respectfully, before, we talk about everybody in the drill era, like, the King Louis and Chief Keefs and Dirks and all of them, is it was common. And, like I said at the time, if y'all actually listen to Twister isn't just a guy that's just rapping fast. If you
Yeah,
he's actually, like, he does everything. Like, if we would have literally look at the paper that these lyrics come up as, and you would say, oh man, where's this person from? Or this person is, like, just say from the East Coast or something like that, or from anywhere else, you would say, man, this is one of the greatest rappers ever. But because, they think just because he's rapping fast and not paying attention, they get that. But it was Twister, it was Common, it was MC Juice, it was Rhyme Fest, it's Lupe. Again, one to me, the greatest pure pen ever, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, but even outside of that, so there's always those guys. Like, but currently, um, I love Truffaut. Truffaut is from the north side of the city, the North Pole. I think he's dope. He's actually so cold that he a battle rapper as well. Like, you might have seen him on URL if you were into that.
okay.
But he drops really great projects as well. Just musically with him, he just dropped something. I think it's called Street Niggas Don't Do Brunch. It's on Street Niggas Don't Do Brunch with Dr. Mindbender. That's one of my favorites. Right now I'm getting ready for Chicago Gospel, excuse me. With God MC and this other brother. I can't hold on, let me just give me 1 second.
Okay.
One
Yeah, yeah.
second.
Do your thing. Do your thing.
1 second. Want to get it right. Shout out to both of these guys, because they really dope in my opinion. It's God MC, and I believe it's God MC and Rufus Sims. Yeah, Rufus Sims. Yeah, yeah. He's really dope. Really, really dope. But yeah, those come to mind. There's also great guys like this guy named D2G. I've known about him for years. Um, you got Vic Spencer. I'm not familiar with Vic Spencer. Vic Spencer's like really cold. He's been cold. My man Pavi, he's from out on the South Side. I love his music. I've been listening to him for a long time. He's gearing up for more product. Yeah. But Chicago always has dope rappers, man. Always. Was it my man Mick Jenkins? I love Mick Jenkins,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
I love, I'm saying, like it's a lot of dope talent in the city for sure.
Okay. All right. Okay, cool. That's what's up. Do you have a top 5 all-time, rappers from Chicago?
Absolutely. I can tell you off the top of my head, and then we can go from whatever your parameter is. I can we can do it. But
Okay.
for
Who you got? Who you got?
for me, number one is going to be, for me, it's going to be Twister's number one. Um, Twister's number one for me. Number two, probably Lupe. Three, I'm gonna say Kanye. Regardless of his antics, I cannot deny the music. Listen,
Yeah.
don't get me started. Don't get me started on that. But
Yeah, 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 yeah.
the music. He's in there. Um, four, I would say Common.
Okay.
Um, and my fifth spot is always a tricky. Fifth spot changes. Uh, fifth spot, it can go to. I'm gonna say Do or Die. I'm gonna say Do or Die for me. I love Do or Die. That's one. That's another one of my top five rap duos. Period. To me, yeah.
Nice. That's what's up. Dope, dope. Okay. Let me see. Kind of go, I guess, jump back onto the vinyl
Yeah.
aspect of it. Like, do you have like what's the craziest, most unexpected place that you found a piece of a hip hop record at? Probably on
Oh,
vacation
yeah. Oh
or
my God.
or one of your unlikely places you might find at a thrift store, yard
Yes.
sale, or something. Like, do you have a story or something like that?
Absolutely. And again, I want to shout out this. Believe it, I would shout out to my wife on this one. And it was okay. So there's these chains are called half price books, and it's basically like used goods. They have new stuff in there too. They have like used books, CDs, DVDs, movies, games, all of those type of things in there. And I go in there one time, and I'm just going there with her. So it's like a big box chain. So I'm not thinking they got much rap anything, which for the most part they don't. And they have a lot of pop rock.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
have some, you know how I go, pop
yeah,
rock,
yeah. I know that. Yeah.
little bit of soul, and even a little bit of rap. So so I go in there and searching one day, I literally find OG First Press Thriller.
Oh shit!
Yeah, exactly. This was funny. I found this the week before the new Michael Jackson movie came out.
Wow.
And that
The
was on my
original
list.
pressing, like the
Original pressing, literally original
okay.
pressing. And I was like, I promise you, I looked at the back of this. I'm like, nah, this got to be reissues. And I'm like, okay, I'm looking at it. Okay, it's got this, it's got the insert. And I'm like, okay. I look at the price. I said, how much is this? She said, I think it was like $30. I said, $30. When she said that, I turned, I said, $30. Okay, can I take a look at the vinyl? Because you thinking it's scratched the hell, it's dirty, it's
Yeah,
not
yeah, yeah,
clean.
yeah, yeah.
No, it was damn near mint. When I tell you I grabbed that damn vinyl so quick,
Yeah,
I grabbed
yeah.
that vinyl so quick, bro, and ran my ass up to the register and paid for it. And I was holding that thing like it was like just like, nah, this come home with me. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
seriously, yeah. And it was like to me, it was the most random place to find that type of thing. Like that also have other music, but OG First Press, and it was in near mint condition. Nah, mm-mm.
Hey,
It
that's
was
what's up.
crazy.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
like that. You can't go wrong with that. Mike, how did you feel about the movie? The Michael movie?
man, I loved it. I'm
I
gonna
did
be real
too.
with you.
Yeah, I love it.
I loved it. I think, to be fair, everybody was so caught up in the mess and the nonsense, and I get that. But respectfully, we here to see the music. And if you do your research, if you do your research and look at unbiased sources, all of the nonsense wasn't true. Them allegations never
Yeah,
true anyway.
that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Don't nobody want to hear that shit, bro. That shit was
Yeah.
all, it was all cap. It was foolishness.
Yeah, man.
It was all, we already know. We black, so we understand when you get too powerful what comes
Yeah,
with
you
that.
already know what
You
time
know
it
what I'm
is.
saying? Like and that thing, like when you do things like that and you got real people with those allegations that have actually done those things, you loosen the heaviness of those charges and those names just by throwing it out there on people without any validity to them. So
Yeah.
yeah, no, I loved it. Man, Jafar smoked it. Man, that
Yeah,
last
you know that shit.
scene, bro, of them doing bad. Man, listen, I can't wait for part two. Like
Yeah, me too,
part two,
man.
if part two is good as part one, I'm good. I'm sold.
Yeah. Yeah. And like you said, people was, waiting on some bullshit, those
Yeah, man.
allegations and stuff. I hope they don't even put it in part two, man. What they don't need to talk about it. I know they say it's part of the story, it's part of his, but wow, his family don't want to, put that, bullshit in there, man. So I don't blame them. So I hope
It's
they
goofy shit at the end of the
yeah,
day.
yeah. I hope they ain't forced to do it. The studio, we need, but they didn't do it this time. And that movie done over $1 billion at the box office. So keep it clean. Ain't no need of putting all that drama and dumb shit in there. So
Yeah, exactly. And it was a family. Somebody said this. They said, "Bro, this is really a family film." And when you think
yeah,
about it, I'm like, it
yeah,
is. Like I went to see it a bunch of times. I took my mother to go. I took
yeah.
it was me and my big sister. That's the part of the reason why I love music in the first place. We
Mhm.
went to go see it. Yeah, man. We don't
Yeah.
we don't need to see that dumb shit, man. You keep
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. My daughter went to go see it as well, man. And a lot of those movies, especially acts back in the day. You expect to see a lot of sex. You expect to see a lot of
Yes.
drugs. Especially during those times. And that's what I
Yeah.
guess people like. Okay, if you ain't gonna do the allegations, like, come on. I know this Michael Jackson. He been around who's who. I know had some cocaine.
You're right.
They made
If
it too.
Mike wanted to get him, he could get him, right?
Yeah, yeah. Like I know Mike got some stories of some artists in there passed out on
Yeah.
cocaine or they having some women and they made it too. Hey, that's fine. You don't need
Yeah.
all that. You don't need all that tell story. And I'm sure he was around a lot of that shit. Michael Jackson was that dude. He did
Yeah.
a lot of stuff. But then you're putting that in there, keep it clean. Like you said, the family can watch it, your mom can watch it, grandma watch. Everybody love Michael Jackson, so ain't no
Man, we
need to
love Mike, bro. We love
ain't no
Mike.
need to making it too rated R, too thing. Yeah, ain't no need for all that, man. So I'm loving it, man. So yeah, I appreciate that, bro. Great question. I mean, great answer, by the way. So I'm feeling that. So let me see. So I guess I want to talk about, I guess, hip hop in general, man.
Sure.
What's going on right now? Who are you listening to right now? Who is currently? What's your album of the year? Before I get in there, for right now, as we speak in August, do you have an album of the year this year? Or you still kind of, filling things out?
Man. Well, that's a good question. So let me go through what I've been listening to. I can at least tell you this
Okay.
truthfully, and I can literally show you on my phone what I've been listening to. Larry June, who copping hasn't left
Yeah, yeah,
rotation
yeah.
for me. 'Cause, like, listen, I love June. I just love somebody who's mastered their craft and mastered the lane of what they do.
Mhm.
And I've been a June fan since I want to say like probably like 2019, I think.
Okay.
Like at least since it's Mr. Midnight, I know that for sure. So that Larry June Coppin, I like that Rome Strings to sock it to my pocket though.
You too.
I
That's
like it.
nice.
It's really nice. I
Nice.
really like that. I love that. Um, who else I've been listening to? I know the Nip just dropped the Prolific on Friday.
Yeah, I haven't had a
I,
chance to listen to that.
yeah, I'm still going through listening to it. I enjoyed it on my first listen, my second listen, but I don't like just saying, "Oh, this is in my thing," without giving at least a few
Yeah,
days,
yeah.
especially with music dropping on Fridays now. I like that by Monday I typically have my full opinion on it. So yeah, brother prolific. But to answer your question, I mean, I know J. Cole the fall off drop.
That's my album.
Um
Yeah.
that's your album. Yeah, I'm not mad. I ain't gonna lie, I was very tough on it. I was tough on it at first, to be honest, and my reason is because I just when you understand double disc. We know that double disc, unfortunately, they're gonna get overly criticized because there's so much music typically. And I do have my gripes with it, but as time has went on, I really loved it more. I will say this, and I've said this, me and my cousin Greg, shout out my cousin Money. We talk about this all the time. I said to me in the last decade, the fall off is inevitable is one of the greatest storytelling tracks of the last decade.
I agree.
Like that, it's one thing to rap in reverse. It's one thing to keep the whole same rhyme scheme for a whole verse. But to do that and to stay on topic and for the entire song is something that you just have to tip your hat to and say, yeah, oh, he's a shinobi. He's really a shinobi with this. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
But I would probably say, oh, and listen, that Baby King Casino. I love that too.
That's another one.
That's a tough one. And normally I have one by now, but I really don't. If you put a gun ahead and make me choose, I'll probably say for me probably is Larry June who's copping for now, but that could
Okay.
change because that Cole album is starting to get a little bit better with me as time go
Yeah.
on. Like as time go on, I'm starting to change my opinion on it for sure.
Okay. All right, nice. That's what's up. No Drake, no Iceman. You not a Drake kind of guy? Yeah.
Listen. I'm just gonna be respectful when I say this. I will never deny his talent.
Yeah.
I will never deny anybody's talent. To say dude isn't talented would just be a lie. But I just can't press play on somebody who sued in a rap battle, bro. You
Mm,
sued for a rap battle. And to me, that's unspoken. And keep in mind, you are the same gentleman that was running around saying that you were not cool with the suppression of hip hop or hip hop lyrics being used in court. Granted, it was talking about criminal court, but
yeah.
the implications of either is just something I can't get with. So nah, listen, people tell me about Ice Man. Most people I know that I heard they didn't like it. There's a few of my younger cousins, they liked it. Most people I know they didn't like it. And I said, listen, whatever y'all tell me is what I'm going with, because I will never press play on that. I'm not pressing play on that.
Blame
Like,
you. Hey, I can't be mad at you for that. And to stay on Drake, I like Drake. I don't like him when he's saying I'm not really into that, but I think Drake
yeah,
get busy when he rap though.
yeah, by
I know they
far.
say he don't write it. I don't know. I don't know if he wrote it or not, but he get busy when he rap. I love when Drake is like
Yes.
rapping, like when he rapping. You know what I'm saying? I think that song with him and Travis Scott, Meltdown.
Hmm.
Some other stuff like when he's really rapping, you know what I'm saying, not
Hmm.
trying to harmonize and all that kind of shit.
Yeah.
I think he get busy. I think he get
He
busy. He's
he
nice,
get
like
busy.
cold.
I'm not gonna ever front.
Yeah, is
Yeah.
he a lyricist? No, we ain't
No.
gonna go that far.
Nah,
But
he get
when he get
busy.
busy, he get
Like
busy.
them timestamp records. Like
Yeah,
we're not gonna front on them
yeah,
timestamp
yeah,
records.
yeah. He's
Mm-mm.
talented.
Yeah,
Now
he's
I don't know
very
if he
talented.
wrote it or not. I know that's thing,
Right.
but hey, we don't know who's who. Whatever. But he does get busy. Like I said, we're gonna say he's a lyricist or a top. No, nobody never gonna say that. But he,
Not
like you
around
said,
me.
you will be lying if you say he wasn't talented. He's talented.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna say a lot. I'm not gonna say a lot. I never had favorite Drake songs, whatever Drake albums. I have like for me it was if you're reading this, it's too late and back.
Yeah, I like
That
that.
was
Yeah,
for me my
yeah,
favorite, and then probably what was it? I would say if anything more recent, it was Scary Hours 2 or 3. I think it was the one that was for after for All the Dogs, like that little track that had Evil Ways, Red Button, and my brother. Like I really love those records because again, he's rapping like
yeah. I
not
like when
trying
he
to do
rap.
all this
I like
stuff.
when Drake rap.
No, I agree with you 1,000%.
Yeah, I know a lot of people still like, man, nah, but like, man, if you actually listen to him, like I said, when he rapping, hey, bro, he get busy, man. Like, he
Yeah,
really do.
yep.
He
Listen, I'm
get
never gonna
busy,
front.
man. Yeah, no go front. Like I said, I'm
I
not gonna
never. I
put,
will be clear though. I never thought he was better than Kendrick. I
no,
never
no,
thought that.
hell no.
Never,
Or
ever.
Cole. He not better than
Or
Kendrick or
Cole,
Cole.
yes, I
He
never
not
thought
better.
that. Like when people say that, I'm like, yeah, you thought that, not me.
Yeah. Now, then they'll throw in some album sales and streaming numbers. We ain't
Yeah,
talking
I don't.
popularity. We ain't talking about popularity content. We talking about bars,
Yes.
quality,
Oh,
album
excuse.
quality, song quality. He's not better than Kendrick or Cole,
Mm-mm.
and not
No,
when it comes to that popularity. Do we do more numbers? Yeah, they can't
absolutely.
can't touch him in that. He's more popular. But as far as like quality and making those, he ain't there. But yeah, okay. I had to ask you. I had to throw in some Drake.
Hey, listen, it's all love, man. Listen, that's what I do. I love talking about this. I can talk about this all day and night, bro. Seriously.
Yeah, boy. Ain't nothing wrong with this hip hop thing, man. It's all love. Okay.
Absolutely.
As far as that concerned, do you have a top 5 hip hop list, like all time, like the Biggie,
Yes,
Nas,
I do. I'm not
whatever,
gonna act like I
Jay?
don't. I do. For me, and it's funny because I don't know about you, but when I was younger, I thought my list was set in stone. My set in stone list when I was like 14, like 15, 16 years old it was going to be for me. I can tell you back then, it was Pac, Jay, Biggie, like Nas and M. And then it changed from Jay, Pac, Big, 50 and M. And now, like I could say right now, I think it's gonna stay this way because again, I just love the genre and love what's going on. My top five right now, is Jigga, it's Kendrick, it's
Yeah.
Nas,
Okay.
it's Jigga Kendrick, Nas, it is Big, and then it's 50, 50 at 5. And
Mm,
so M is at number 6 for me. M is at 6, Twista is at 7, Scarface is at 8. I know
okay.
you didn't ask for that, but I'm just
No,
going
no,
like
no. You good. You good.
I
Yeah,
literally
I
8.
like that. I like that.
Yeah, Scarface is at 8. Um, I think 9 I probably got T.I., and I think 10 for me is I got Andre 3000 for real. Like if I was to
Hold up.
say
Oh,
10.
hold up now. Hold. So you
I
telling
know.
me you knock out of your top 10? You didn't
Yeah,
mention.
I'm tripping. Thank you so
Oh,
much.
okay.
I was
I mean,
like, I
that's your
know I'm missing
list.
somebody. No,
That's your
okay,
list
thank you.
now.
Thank you.
Okay.
No, because I love Pac. Pac is in my top 5, but I'm just thinking right now. No, thank you for reminding me. Jay,
Okay.
Kendrick, Pac,
Okay. Okay.
Nas, and then 50. That's it. That's it right there.
Okay.
That's
All
it.
right.
Thank you for
Okay.
reminding me, because I'm like, I love Pac. I don't know why I'm missing Pac right now. Like, I'm trying to watch this back. Like, man, boy, you tweaking. You
Pop,
should have been had Pac in your
you
top 5.
good. Pop, me, man. Hey, he goes without saying,
Listen,
I'm surprised you said 50 though. I'm surprised you said
yeah,
50. I
yeah.
don't think I ever heard somebody put 50 in their top 5. Okay.
The reason
That's
I say that for me is when I'm thinking about it for me, hearing Get Rich or Die Trying and then going back for the first time, like when it dropped, and then going online on LimeWire, that's no, we throwing back. I said LimeWire, y'all.
on your age now, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
LimeWire, and then listening to um the Guess Who's Back album, with hearing Ghetto Quran and hearing 50 Cent
Okay.
is the
Okay.
future,
That
God's
mixtape
Plan.
era.
Yeah,
That
all of that, and then
hey.
going into Beg for Mercy, and
Mhm.
for all of that. That's why he's in my top 5. That's why I tell people my top 5 is my favorite. Who I think is the best, that's a whole nother top 5 list. Be-
Okay.
because to
Interesting.
me it's easy to say who's your favorite versus who you think is the best. Somebody could be my favorite, and I could think somebody is just better than them at other things. That doesn't mean that they're one and the same. You could have somebody you think is the best and not be your favorite. Like, it's sports, it's same thing.
Transferable. Yeah. Yeah. It's not.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's no mean. Yeah. Okay. I didn't think of it like that, but I see
Yeah.
where you going with that. I see.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah. Like, yeah, my top 5 just my favorite. My top 5 greatest list, that's something completely different.
Okay. All right. That's dope. That's dope, man. Um, Jay-Z. We already know
The
he
GOAT.
he been outside this summer.
Yes.
Do you what you expecting from him coming up? Do you think we getting the album in time? I hope we getting the album. I don't think we are. I'm not gonna bet my
Yeah.
life on it. I would love to get a whole a
Right,
Jay-Z
right.
album. But what do you think? Do you think we getting the Jay-Z album? You think he warmed up
Honestly,
for something?
I think that's a good question. I would think, honestly, probably not. Probably not. I'm like you said, I'm not getting my hopes up.
Yeah.
Um, I think, especially when you look at his last body of work, 444, which, again, shout out my cousin Greg, man. He said that was a top 3 J album. And I looked at him like he was crazy when he said it to me.
Mm.
But when he broke it down, and then, I've always loved that album. But regardless, when you go into when you leave on a high note, when you drop like a great body, a personal body of work like
Yeah.
444, it's I'm not saying he doesn't have anything to say. It's Jay, because listen, after Kingdom Come, you remember, I thought like, ooh, it might be a little.
Woo! Yeah, that was
Oof,
a tough one for him.
it might be bad for my goat, but then he turned around and dropped AG, so it's like, which is, to me, that's top 5 in his
Yeah,
catalog.
yeah. And yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah, for
Yeah,
sure. So
if you didn't know American Gangster, I know you agree
yeah, I'm
with
sorry. Yeah,
people out there that
American
might.
Gangster, right?
American Gangster, yes, is
Yes,
definitely top 5 Jay-Z album, in
top
my
5 Jay-Z album, and
yeah.
so no, I would love it. I would love it. I know he got a lot to say. He had a lot to talk about. From the stuff. that they was trying to put on his name last year.
Hated that shit.
I hated that shit too. It was utterly disgusting, and that was it going on. The stuff with him just essentially being big dog and everybody blaming Rock Nation for literally somebody
Everything.
slip and bump their head. It's Rock
Rock
Nation.
Nation.
It's
Rock
Rock
Nation.
Nation fault. Like it's so. I would love for him to do so, but honestly, it's like, bro, if you don't, I'm not mad. You didn't gave us how many classic albums and verses that people live by. What they say, they got a Jay-Z verse for everything you could think of in life at this point. Like, no, he don't got to. I would love it, but I'm
Yeah,
cool with the freestyles and just the show.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
so mad I didn't get to go to any of the shows.
And you
So
ain't
mad.
on, bro. You weren't on.
Right.
Hopefully, we get something else from them, man. But
Yes.
like, I'm not banking. Hopefully, it's saying, I'm sure you as well. Hopefully we wrong. Hopefully we wrong. I would
Please.
love
I
to be
would love
wrong.
to be wrong. I
I
would
would love
love to
to
be wrong in this
drop the
case.
album. Hey, I'm running the press play. Jay-Z
Immediately.
dropped a new album, so
Right.
but I wouldn't bank on it at this point.
Yeah.
But you never know. You never know.
Never know.
What might, what he might have. He done cut the hair, so we already know.
That's
I
true.
hope
Album mode is
that
normally
album
album when he
mode,
cut
you know what I'm
the
saying?
album done when he cut the
Yeah,
flow. So that's
exactly.
true.
Because he wasn't gonna drop an album with
Nah.
the locks. He wasn't gonna do that. That's not on brand with his album. All his
Mm,
albums got the low cut. You know what I'm saying? So he wasn't gonna do that. So maybe that is a telltale sign that he's trying
right.
to throw some Easter eggs, if you will. So yeah, that's what's up. Um, so okay, all right. So let me see. Let me see where I want to go. All right, so let's, I know you from Chicago, man, big sports town, man.
Yes.
Um, how you feel about what LeBron did, man? Do you like the move? I know, Philly and stuff like that. Are you a LeBron fan? I know you. Are you just diehard Chicago Bulls? I see you got the White Sox hat on.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how you feel about that move? The LeBron move. The Sixers,
Well,
what you think they're gonna do this year?
I mean, honestly, first of all, everybody knew that he wasn't just last season was gonna be his last season. That's just to me, if you have common sense, he could talk all that. Oh, I don't want to do uh uh was it a goodbye tour and all that farewell tour and all of
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Listen, the NBA said, boy, you gonna give us this last. What are you talking about?
That
Attendance, yeah, attendance is gonna be at an all-time high, man. You are going to be there.
ratings, they need them
Yeah, yeah,
ratings.
exactly. Come on,
Yeah.
man. No. Mm-mm. I mean, first of all, I'm 1,000% a LeBron hater. 1,000% a LeBron hater. Okay.
Okay.
On the court, though, I have no issue with them off the court. Like some people take it too far. It's just I'm a Chicago Bulls fan. You kept my team from always advancing. I'm never gonna root for you. Like I will never front on his greatness. He's one of the greatest players to ever
Yeah, yeah,
pick up a
of course.
forget a basketball. He's one of the greatest athletes ever.
Yeah, but yeah.
Seriously, like you have to applaud the longevity, how he takes care of his body, how he is dedicated to the game. He don't hasn't have no smut on his name. He's not doing no goofy shit out here. You don't see him, doing nothing. He's literally held the game for the most part in the right way. But my hate for him is just on the court. But just on the court. Uh yeah, just on the court. But no, it actually it makes sense. Do I have him winning? I mean, I don't think so. Honestly, no. But would I be surprised at this point? No,
I
I
wouldn't
wouldn't be
either.
surprised. I
I
mean,
w
we gotta game respect game, bro.
Yeah,
Gotta respect it. Got
yeah.
to. It's gonna be fun to watch though. It's gonna be fun to
Oh, yeah,
watch, and
definitely gonna be
I will
fun to
be
watch.
hate watching a
Yeah,
thousand
yeah.
percent, hating, hoping he loses every single game.
Yeah, I feel you. Hey, I'm with you. I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. So I got to stay with that. I already know what you're gonna say because you
hmm
pretty much done answered it. So
hmm
you a Chicago man,
Yes, sir.
Chicago Bulls fan, LeBron or Jordan? Who you got?
Mike. It's Mike. It's Mike.
Mike. Yeah, Mike,
It,
man. Mike
it,
GOAT, man. They need to stop
man,
that.
man,
Man.
it's Mike, man, and
Mike,
I could
Mike.
just keep it simple. Like I said, I'm gonna applaud the longevity and the record breaking and things. I never thought nobody was gonna break Kareem record. never thought any of that was even possible. The
And he
fact that he
wasn't.
did it,
He's not even a score first kind of guy.
exactly, and to do that as a pass first option,
Yeah.
like you can't hate on that.
Yeah.
But
Gay.
if you were to tell me you have two players, and there's still things that Bron has not like broken or done, like that Mike has, and Mike did it in like half the time.
Half the time.
So it's like, do I want to be? Yes, longevity is great, but respectfully, if I only have to have X amount of years versus your 20 something years in the league, and I did more in X amount of years,
That
I
should
will
count.
take the, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
I will take that by far. And to me, that's still the greatest season ever. You get my this was before my time where I could actually watch it and like understand it. Oh, is that 88 season. That
Yeah.
88
Yeah.
season, that 88 season from Mike is absolutely insane. Like the scoring records, the defensive player of the year,
Yeah.
MVP is like, come on, man. It's Mike, bro. It's
Yeah.
Mike.
I agree. I don't know why they still. I mean, I know it's good for ratings, good for
Yes,
TV.
it's good for ratings.
It's Mike. You ain't no need to
It's
keep
Mike,
hashing.
bro.
And now LeBron, don't get me wrong, LeBron has
Yeah,
made a case. You
he
know,
has.
I be
He's
looking at it be like,
when
damn, I don't know. Yeah, he
he
might
in
be
the
close.
conversation. I want to
Yeah,
be
he's in
clear.
the conversation.
He's clearly in the
Yeah,
conversation. Some people like they go too far and say he's not in the conversation. I'm
yeah.
not
Some people,
doing all of that.
he
I'm
not
not
top
doing all that.
5. He not top 10. Now
Yeah,
yeah,
no.
come on, man, come on.
Ridiculous. Ridiculous.
It ain't 10
Ridiculous.
players better than LeBron James that ever
Mm-mm.
played in
Mm.
the NBA. It's not 10.
Absolutely not.
It's
Absolutely
really
not.
3. He's top 2 or 3 for me, but
Yeah.
you cannot name 10 players that you say is better than LeBron
No.
that ever
No.
played.
And if you do, you need to be drug tested
Yes.
immediately.
Exactly. So, yeah, we should
Seriously.
see. We're gonna see, man. We're gonna see. It's
It's gonna
gonna
be
be
fun to watch. It's gonna be
fun to
fun to
watch.
watch regardless.
It's gonna be fun to watch. You a Chicago Bears fan? You
Yes.
like all the home teams?
Except for the Cubs. I'm not a
Okay,
Cubs fan.
you got a Cubs
Not a
fan?
Cubs fan. I'm probably the only person in my family, like on my mother's side of the family, that's not a Cubs fan. Where everybody
Okay.
else is my fault. That is a Cubs fan. Everybody like I'm the only White Sox fan in the family, and that's because
Okay.
of my pop for real. So
Got you.
shout
Okay.
out to my dad.
What part of the city is the White Sox located on?
Oh, South Side. I'm
South side?
from, like I said, me and my family, we from the West Side of the city,
Okay.
and so, like I said, that's where originally where we're from. Um, and then I moved away from there. I moved a little bit up north outside of the city, but I always made sure to come back. That's where my roots will always be. That's part of the reason why I'm biased towards Twista and Lupe Fiasco because they both from the west side of the city. But I love the entire Chicago.
Yeah.
In general, to me, it's the greatest city on earth. I've been to a lot of different cities. I'm not hating on other cities, but for me, Chicago will always be the greatest city on earth.
Like that. I respect that. That's what's up, bro. That's what's up.
Mhm.
Chicago. Shout out to him.
Shout
Okay.
out.
Dope, man. All right, man. I guess I got one more question for you, man. I get you up out
Sure.
of here, man, and everything like that. Back to the vinyl side of it.
Mhm.
If you could introduce someone who knows nothing about vinyl to hip hop through just 5 records, which 5 would you choose and why? Like, do you have
Ooh.
5 records that you would have? Like, hey, you don't know nothing. Hey, these are my 5 records that I can introduce you to get you on this. Put them on the right path. Do you
I
have
got
5?
you. Some of them I have right here, so I'm gonna just show
Okay.
you. So this one right here, and you got it right there, right there. That's why I said ball. Mobb Deep. Mobb Deep is my favorite duo ever. My favorite
Okay.
duo ever. I love them. Rest in peace to Prodigy. Shout out to Havoc. It would be the Infamous by Mobb Deep. Probably.
To what you were saying, that 95, 96, man, it wasn't too many rapping better than Prodigy, bro. Prodigy was in that. We was in that conversation. That 95, if you don't believe us, go look it up. 95,
Please.
96 era, Prodigy was in his bag, bro. He was in his bag.
He was really in his bag on that.
He was in his bag, man. Go back and listen to that Prodigy, man. Definitely, for sure.
Yeah.
But go ahead and continue. I'll let you continue.
Nah, you good, man. Nah, I have to agree with you, man. Rest in peace, Prodigy.
Yeah.
That won't be that one. Another one I would say is even though this is my personal favorite and I view this over Illmatic, I would say it was written, but I'm gonna say before you get to it was written, you have to start with Illmatic first. You have to start
Mm,
with Illmatic. Um, just phenomenal album. One of the greatest albums in any genre, not just hip hop.
agree. I agree.
I think it's a masterclass of storytelling, masterclass in just pushing the pen in the envelope for the genre. Um, three, I'm gonna say the Chronic. Um,
Okay.
the Chronic
That's
is just iconic, man. Like it's Dr. Dre and probably one of the greatest engineers ever, some of the
yeah,
greatest mixing you'll ever hear. Like the way them records still sound to this day is amazing.
yeah. I
Um,
agree.
like sometimes I'm like, man, what did he mix this shit with? Like you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, how did he mix it? How did he get these artists? How did he man Dr. Dre for that one? So I said those three.
Mhm.
Four, I'm going to say personally to Pimp a Butterfly.
Okay.
Again, to me, To Pimp a Butterfly is one of the greatest rap albums ever. One of the greatest albums ever. Period.
I
That
agree. Yeah.
album means I think this just it gives you everything you want from rap. You want dope storytelling, like you want topics on dense topics.
Hmm.
If you want, a few joints to dance to, it's got the grooves, got the vibes on there. Um, and then the last one, man, I'm putting on for the crib, man. Adrenaline rush, bro. Adrenaline rush. People don't understand how much of a great storyteller Twista is on this album. And I think if you go with that one, like okay, you get the West Coast experience, you get East Coast experience, you get the Chicago experience. And I know there's a bunch I'm missing. I know I can easily say Aquemini, I could easily say ATLians, I could easily say Scarface the Diary, Mr. Scarface, I could say The Fix, I can say, 8 Ball and MJ. I got a whole bunch of 8 Ball
Reasonable doubt.
MJG.
All
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
Reasonable Doubt, like all of that. But if
Yeah.
I'm just going from that, keep in mind, Jay is my GOAT. Jay is my GOAT. But if I'm saying I want those five, I'm
Okay.
saying those five right there.
Nice. That's dope. That's dope. Solid list too, bro. I'm
Man,
rocking with
thank you.
I think I got all of them in my collection besides the Twister, man. So I got
Yeah.
to add that. So you know your shit, Court. No,
You're
yeah, I
right.
got I got every last one of those albums you named. So
Yeah,
yeah,
man, seriously.
definitely. Those are, staples in hip hop. So
Staples, bro.
I
Staples.
I would definitely agree with you on that list for
Man,
sure.
appreciate you,
Okay.
man.
Okay. All right. So I know I said I was gonna get you out of here on that one, but I want to talk about your brand a little bit,
Go
man.
ahead.
Quick, man. Purpose before pride, man. Do you
Yes, sir.
like what kind of made you want to start that, like, and everything like that? You want to speak about your brand? I think it's really dope. I love the name. So yeah, you want talk about purpose before pride before we wrap it up?
Absolutely. So, first of all, thank you for even giving me time to even discuss this. This actually started in a group chat. Like, I got a big family on both sides of my family. It started on a group chat with me and a few of my cousins. Shout out to Greg, Tutu, my cousin Trail. And we talk about many things, like, like most black men group chat,
Yeah.
sports, music,
Yeah. Yeah. The same
everything
thing.
else. Yeah, same things. But we really discuss about, books, reading, and then just about being accountable. And how Purpose Before Pride came up was just us just talking about all of these things about, being a man, taking care of your responsibilities, not burdening others, being there for others, putting selfish things aside, putting your pride to get, your pride get you in trouble. My cousin Greg, man. Like Greg, man, hey man, you owe me some pub. I just shot at you out like 3 times on this man podcast, cuz but
Right.
anyway.
Right.
But no, my cousin Greg said something that I really love. We was just talking about how like we have discourse in the streets and how things are just turned for the worse. And he said, man, doing something for 30 seconds, making a 30-second decision to get you 30 years, that's just a terrible trade-off. That's a
Yeah.
terrible trade-off. And those are the
Man.
things that we discuss. And it's just about putting your purpose before your pride and your ego, the things that's going to eventually get you in trouble, or be a detriment to you in the long term anyway. So that's why I put purpose before pride, legacy over ego, is because I'm thinking about those other things, before I think of like myself. Like I'm gonna put my purpose when I'm going here so that I don't get caught up in doing something silly or doing something childish, something that's not even worth the trade-off just in life in general. If I'm at work, I'm not gonna let somebody trick me out of my position
Yeah.
when I worked hard to get here,
Yeah.
and this is most important for me to feed my family what I got going on. So yeah, so I just thought of the name. I was like, I gotta make a name. I'm like, well, what is it that I always talk about in general? And it was like, oh, yeah, put my purpose. And we talk about pride. I said, yeah, I had to put my purpose before pride. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. I like that, man. That's a great message. The name, everything you just said is perfect, man. Especially as a black man, you know, basically, about decision making. You can't let your
Yeah.
pride weigh. Pride, pride has a lot of people dead or in jail. Like you said, that 30 seconds decision could ruin your whole life and get you 30 years in prison and get you life in prison. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
Right.
think about your actions, your purpose, comes first. Like as a man,
Yeah. So,
we are purpose driven. We purpose driven.
yes.
So, what I'm saying? You gotta put that pride to the side, like you said, to get what you want, to get where you're trying to go, and you can't let nobody trick you out of your spot. So yeah, man, I love that, man. I love what you said, man. Shout out to your cousin Greg, man. Uh
You want me some pub,
yeah,
cuz?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
you want me some pub, man? No, I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
yeah, yeah. So shout out to him, man. Shout out to what you guys going on, coming up with that name, man. Sometimes you gotta be around people to spark an idea, man. And y'all definitely did that, man. As black men, I salute that, bro. I love it. Keep doing your thing, keep it going, bro. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. Anything else you want to add before we wrap it up?
Yeah, man. Again, shout out to Music Culture Daily. Again, it's a platform is important. He could have spoke with anybody else. He's chose to speak with me. And I appreciate it. I'm honored. I'm honored again. I just started this page last year. I was laid off. I had some time, and it was just like, I just want to discuss the things that matter to me. So I do music. You see a little cars shopping, like I love cars. Hold on, real quick. I'll show you something.
Okay.
I'll show you something real
Okay.
quick. Now that I'm talking about it, like I love collecting cards, and I love
Okay.
reading. I love reading because we need to read more in our community,
I
and I
agree.
think yeah, getting those things done real quick. So outside of that, um, just so getting those things right here. Like here we go. There we go. Like some of these, like these Yo
Okay.
MTV raps.
Oh, nice. Oh,
You see these Yo MTV rap
yeah, yeah.
cards.
Classic.
Finding some of these. Like I've been collecting these. I'm almost done with these. But yeah,
Yep.
so no, I started
Hey.
the page just documenting our culture the right way, like to see things done and things and see things completed and done the right way and everything else.
Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, that's about it. I got some clothing and things coming. So, that's what, we all got going on.
Okay. All right. Cool, man. All right. Sounds good, bro. I greatly appreciate you for joining me, man. Great conversation. Loved it, man. We discussed a lot, man. It was great, man. I guess we can go ahead and wrap it up, man. Thank y'all for joining us, man. Dope conversation. It's Music Culture Daily. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, hit the hype button. Signing off with my man JC, Purpose Before Pride. Definitely check him out. And we'll catch you guys on the next one, man. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you, bro. Peace.
Much
And we'll
love.
catch you guys on the next one. All right.
Yes, sir.
Bye. Peace.